Oh, hello everyone. How is everyone doing? I hope everyone is having a good Friday. Hope everyone's doing good. I hope everyone is enjoying the weather where you are. I hope it is nice. I hope it is manageable. Welcome in everyone. Hello Basil. Oh goodness gracious. Right, we're all good. All good. All done. Now starts the fun of trying to get every game on a bike. Now we do that. We do... Wait, what? Ooh, let's see. It is right, isn't it? No, that's the one down. We want one up. Oh, because I'm not on the right thing. That would be why. Use the bike. Use that bike. Yes. Good. No, I did not JDX. I did not get it yesterday. Right, and then we go to this one. We do that. And then... Oh, no. We do that. Because my select button is not working. And now we're all good. But no, everyone's doing good. Everyone's Friday is good. I'm going to go back up into the same spot where we were Wednesday. And we're gonna go from there, I think. Continue it from there. What are you doing, dog? It is ridiculously hot today. Lord knows, I typically cannot deal with the heat. And today has not been amazing. Right. That button. That is good. That is working. Do you know what I just realized? Chat is not working. Chat should be working. Why is chat not working? Is it because that is not on? Oh, I didn't break it, did I? I break it? I don't think I broke it. I shouldn't have broken it. Either way, it is what it is. We'll set up all GameCubes. Yeah, so it is four GameCubes, all controlled on a controller, and it makes it easy for doing this. Oh no, there we go. Now it's working. I fixed it. Got ice cream, so can't complain. Ooh, nice. Always, ice cream is always nice. I, funnily enough, just had one just before the stream started. Because I was like, it's quite hot. Tomorrow's going to be worse, but I also sorted out the fan situation. Oh god, it really just bottom really doesn't want to shine, does it? There we go. But yeah, also played it super smart and had an ice cream because this heat again. It's going to be worse tomorrow, which is a pain because I'm going to be sitting in my room all afternoon shiny hunting, so that's going to be fun. Let's get through that. But yeah, so it's going to be interesting because I spent probably about half an hour is probably a bit much. I probably spent about 20 minutes getting my portable AC unit all back up and running, which required me to basically cut up a bin bag and hang it on the window. And the looks I was getting from people as they walked past was bloody ridiculous. And I was like, just deal with it. I'm gonna be enjoying the weather. Oh, you gotta play a pair for the game market. Is that soon? Can't be too long now, hello, can it? saying I'm doing a prep for sleeping. Sleeping this whole weekend is going to be so difficult. Luckily, though, work is not busy for the next week, so I can kind of be half asleep at work, which is good because I'm going to be. There's no way that I'm going to be able to get any amount of decent sleep. Oh, it's always this bottom right-hand game. Come on. Come on. There we go. And it really just didn't want to work. Now, as far as I'm aware, these Pokemon do sparkle, right? Like, these Pokemon there are shiny sparkles. So, again, I kind of should be good to monitor everything. Because Lord knows I don't want to end up missing them. Next weekend and 25C. Oh, goodness. Yeah, hopefully it cools down a bit. They say it takes about 2 weeks to get acclimatized, which is really annoying because the heat typically doesn't stay around for 2 weeks. And it typically goes quite quickly when it does go. It kind of stays and then goes quite quickly. So I'm hoping we don't get any more weather time, weather in this instance, because it's just too hot. It is too hot. These Emerald games really don't want to end up giving me any Pokemon. Although, I will say, both Heracross at the same time, I'll take it. I do like Heracross. Both females as well, which is interesting. But yeah, I cannot deal with the heat. The heat is my enemy. Anything over, I keep mentioning it, but anything over 25 degrees, I can't. I melt. I melt so fast. Like, it's not even like a close competition.
Hope we'll see a shiny today. Hoot hoot.
A shiny today would be insane, given that it's literally day one. I think if I'm going to see a shiny, it'll probably be midweek. I very much doubt I'm gonna see one, or there'll be one this early. Again, it would be really interesting. Again, my dream is Heracross and maybe Pinsir, but I think we discovered I can't get Pinsir. I just carried on the 500 from Wednesday. Yeah, so I just carried it over from the testing. That was all. Now I got let out like 20 minutes early. I came home, I rushed to do food. I rushed to sort out all the AC unit stuff so then I can get that working. So then tomorrow I can have my room cool for the dog. That is true. A shiny today is theoretically plausible. Nothing is impossible. But I will say, I haven't made any prep for changing the screen if there was a shiny. Just so we are all on the same page, I have not prepped anything for that. Like I say, again, I reckon I do think it can be like 13 to 20,000 encounters this week. I caught that oddish. Really? That's the first Pokemon I've caught in the Safari Zone. Oh well, you live and learn. The one thing I do like about this is even though it is 4 games, I am very much able to just play them and do all these resets like with one hand. Like, I don't need to play with 2 games, but I don't need to play with 2 hands on the controller, but it is nice to be able to just be like counter with one hand and reset and, you know, check with the other. Oh, Gloom, you had to ruin it. We were almost at 4 Fanfies. I should clip if there's a shiny. That is true. Yeah, I think it's not called a clip though, is it, for YouTube? It's called... Is it a clip? No. What is it? It's a... Oh, it's something else. A snip? Is it a snip? What is it? Problem is, I think I'm going to end up with a shiny Oddish or Gloom before I end up with a shiny Heracross and or anything else, just because they're obviously a higher spawning. Because they're higher spawning, is very unlikely that I'll get them. But again, this does mean we can literally just stay here for the entire day. Again, I'm not specifically worried about them being bad shinies. They're just not my favorite. Again, ideally, well, in this situation, I can't be picky. Being picky seems just like completely unnecessary. I'll take any shiny I can get, but it is just getting the shiny. That is the only thing that takes a bit of time. But yeah, so that is the plan. Is to basically just go and go and go and go for multiple hours. Today, I'm on all Fanfies. Oh, look at that. 2 male, 2 female as well. Look at that. But yeah, so it's interesting because part of me wants to keep going until I get something, even if it takes me longer. Like maybe I'll do 1 day a week until I get it. Hey Tobo, how are you doing? Hope my Safari week is going well. Going okay. Off to a good start. I hope your day's going well. Oh, on the Rowlet? Oh. I was like, on the avatar? What avatar? Yeah. Yeah, the teeth on the mask for the character does kind of look like teardrops. It's how I feel on the inside after the Rowlet hunt. Yeah. Yeah, that's how I sleep at night, is I cry. I cry myself to sleep. Helps in this heat. Cools me down a bit. We're going to see if you can snag one more phase on Route 111 before you lock in. Ah, look at you. Look at you, eh? With your damn... I'm just going to go for another phase. Like shiny hunting is that easy. It's for some people. Honestly, I had to look up what Pokemon were in the Safari Zone because in these games because I've never done it before. Again, goal 1 I think was always going to be Heracross. Obviously that's the dream, but you know, I'll kind of take whatever I can get. Last 2 phases were 11 months ago. I mean, still, you phased on the hunt. You phased 3 times on the hunt. That's why for the kind of specific route hunting or hunting in just wild grass, my preferred way of hunting is just take whatever I get versus going for a specific target. Oh, Tomo, you be able to answer this for me to make sure I'm not absolutely losing my mind. If there was to be a shiny, it would sparkle, right? Seeing as you're a professional with shinies in this game, I'm adamant it would. I won't be able to hear it because I don't get game audio because obviously that would just be like causing me to go insane. But yeah, okay, 100%. Okay, good. As long as I know I'm not going insane, that's fine. You end up getting the 10% battle toy before trappage. I mean, it could happen. I will let everyone know now. This Phanpy will get me about 15 to 20 times this Safari Week. When I go, is that shiny? I can never tell. I'm thinking I want to do a couple more hunts in these games. And I'm half thinking I want to do an Aron hunt at some point. Come on, all Phanpys. Oh, yay, Phanpys. Almost all female as well. I was going to say all female. Almost all female. Almost all good.
Now make one Phanpy shiny.
That would be the dream. Shiny Phanpy would be cool. Ooh, come on, shiny. Yeah, that's the only thing I haven't done. I haven't done any kind of setting optimization for the hunts. Yeah, I haven't been like, oh yay, I need to do the fast text. I need to do any of that. Mainly because I can't read Japanese all that well, so I do not know what setting is what. I'm sure I could figure it out. With enough trial and error, but it is just getting to that point. But yeah, so I'm honestly surprised at how quick the resets feel on this game. It is interesting how quick it is. It is literally 100 checks every 10 minutes. Which sounds insane because, you know, I'm like, yeah, I specifically got 4 games, so it would feel quick, but I was not expecting it to be that quick. Can grab an English copy. I mean, I could do. The only problem that I have with that is that the English copies cost so much more money. And I haven't found a place, and that's a lie. I know of a local-ish place that does sell them. It's unfortunately, as with the Pokemon cards, a situation of, do I have the money to spend on them? And that, unfortunately, is the truth. I mean, definitely, Cacnea I love. Cacnea, for the longest time, I always thought was a Gen 4 mon. Oh no, it's not like I'm that worried about it. Hello, I'm gonna say the speed in which the resets are going, I don't think I can like make any meaningful impact on how quickly the hunt, you know, how quickly the Pokemon show up. It's not like it's gonna take me, it's not like it's gonna half the time, you know. First shiny, oh, I'm jealous. I really want to do some other shiny hunting at some point. But yeah, I mean, I haven't gotten any. There's a lot of shiny Pokemon that I'm like, I'd like to get. But I've never actively like spent time and gone through them all. Love Swablu or Seviper. Ooh. Yeah, they're not bad choices. Definitely not bad choices. I mean, luckily, Phanpy should be pretty obvious. Let me double check the Safari Zone. I do have, yeah, I have that picture up. So 1 and 2 are the only other areas where I could shiny hunt. One does have Girafarig, which would definitely be plausible. If I finish this Heracross. Or Doduo, potentially Rhyhorn in Area 3. I think we discovered I can't get to Area 3. Area 5 is only available in the 2 Emerald games. So it would be only in the bottom 2 games. Which is a pain because I don't have separate controls on either games. So trying to do that would definitely not be good. But then again, you know, Mareep, Gligar, I mean, it's pretty cool Pokemon. The choices. Or do I just go for like Oddish? Rock Smash would give me Geodude. Could do Pikachu. It's mainly just like Oddish and Gloom. I mean, Area 1 could maybe give me Wobbuffet. No, we'll see. We'll see what I end up with, if I end up with anything first. And we'll kind of go from there, I think. Oh man, I was kind of hoping for all the rare spawns. Not quite. Oh, I'm with you there. Hello, there are so many hunts. I'm just like, I want this to be over so I can move on to another hunt. Like Palkia, I really want to finish Palkia so then I can move on to the next hunt I've got planned after Palkia. And then obviously Rowlet and Tepeg I both want done, so I can just continue with those. But none of them want to ever shine, and it's a little bit annoying because it would be nice to make progress in some of these games. Don't get me wrong, I really like the intro scenes in both games, but I've seen them enough to basically dream about them. Not quite, but like I'm at that point where I'm like, I can basically see this whole vision in my sleep. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame because again, some of these hunts would be nice just to have done. Also, I'm discovering that this month was a really bad month for me to start trying to buy, try and buy some Pokemon cards for my brother's collection because I just didn't have the money spare. And now I learned it that way. Now I learned it the hard way. Just put an extra GBA on with Emerald on it just to see what you would find. Just to see if that would find a shiny faster. I mean, it could do. That's the problem. The problem is when you're doing a shiny hunt that goes on for so long, and then a shiny hunt comes through and it's quicker, I find it disheartens me. Unless it's like a really cool shiny. Like, for me, I was fine with Darkrai being as quick as Darkrai was, because Darkrai is such a really cool Pokemon. However, you know, it really did dishearten me when I'd gotten Shaymin and Darkrai before I'd gotten Rowlet. And it did upset me a bit. But yeah, I'm gonna say, I mean, all the batteries are fresh, so hopefully that would help my case, not hinder my case. Hopefully, one would hope. I like it when it's nice and quick. I like it when they come quick and they don't take too long. It's when they really drag on. Like It's going to be one of these two. The bottom right. Ooh. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh, I have no idea. Oh. I have no idea, Tyranitar, but how are you doing? Hope you're having a good Friday. Hope you're looking forward to the weekend. Oh, come on, game. I will say I am playing it. I was gonna say smarter. I'm not playing it smarter. I am got caffeine with me today, so hopefully I should be okay to stream for a decent amount of time. Unless I crash. I might crash. And by that I might mean I just lose all the energy and just sleep. That's the hopes. I was kind of hoping for a lion this weekend, but annoyingly I don't get that privilege. That's why I think I'm going to stream tomorrow afternoon, so then I can go to bed early on Saturday and then sleep for like 12 hours. That is the dream. That is the dream. But yeah, so it's interesting. All my games have the same mechanics. Oh, really? Don't ask me. I've got no clue. I didn't even know that was a thing. Look at that. All the games relatively close together. Oh, here's a question for everyone. What game do you reckon will have the shiny in first? So the top two games are Ruby, the bottom two games are Emerald. Like, what is the game that people think will drop the shiny first? Top right. It is located just left of a town. Kind of mid-map. Mid-map, go up, and then it's like the pill-shaped town to the right of that. Yeah. I can't remember. I don't know the name. Again, I had to Google it. And even then, obviously, the games aren't in English, so I just Googled its location and then basically just went there on the map. Yeah, I don't know the name of the town. Top right, you reckon the Ruby. Interesting. I'm gonna put my guess on the bottom left, the one that's got the Heracross in. Oh yeah, the acro bike flying. The acro bike, yeah, kind of need. Well, it's not needed. Depends where you want to. Depends where you want to hunt, right? You want to hunt in the same sort of area where I am, yes. Or if you want to hunt, you know, the jumping way. That's what you want. Otherwise, you end up going through a lot of money, right? We don't want to be burning through money if we can help it. But no, I'm gonna say, I mean, I'm more than happy. I'm more than happy to just waste a few hours a day. Spend a few hours a day just kind of going through and trying to find a shiny. So it would be really nice to get one, but I'm not holding out hopes for it. Again, I mean, you only kind of really need 500, right? Which is always nice. But again, I kind of want to spend a few days. Well, I kind of want to do a bit every single day. Today, I'm kind of hoping to do 3 hours at least. Tomorrow, I'm kind of hoping to do 4 to 5 hours. And then Sunday, I'm hoping to do 4 to 5 hours as well. So there's gonna be, I'm gonna be around quite a lot this weekend. And again, if it is about 500 resets an hour, it's more like 600. But you know, it is. I'll be able to get quite a lot of resets done over the weekend. Thus meaning there's a high likelihood that this weekend will be the weekend that I get a shiny. Because in theory, even this next hunt should be under odds. In theory. Because my last hunt was over odds. So this one should be under odds. Whether it's, I can say, it's 8 times 4. So it's like 24,000 would get me basically to full odds. No, 32,000. God, I can't do maths. Do I think I'll be able to get to that amount this week? Definitely not. Would it be cool? Yes, nonetheless. But yeah, it is nice. Oh man, every time I see a Heracross, my brain is going, please be shiny. Every time. But yeah, so, you know, given that it's my first time doing Safari Week, I don't think I'm going to end up with a shiny. I think I'm more likely to fail a shiny than I am to catch a shiny. Am I looking forward to failing a shiny? No. Do I think it's a rite of passage? 100%. Luckily, that one was a relatively quick one. I'm willing to sacrifice a shiny Oddish if it means I can get a shiny Heracross. I'm willing to sacrifice it. But we'll see. I'm going to put all my willpower. Oh yeah, let's have a look. I will be showing off how I'm hunting after the fact, because I will be putting it in the video. Oh, nice. The jewel Tepeg, and then the SP as well. They are lights, aren't they? Interesting. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. So you're doing it in the original as well. Not even black and white 2. You're doing it in black and white the first. I don't know why I thought you were doing it in 2. 2 lights. Ah, yes, 2 lights. Man, I do really like... I don't know what it is about like the original DSs. I just love them. The DS Lites are also cool as well, because I think the DS Lites did still have the port for the Game Boy games as well. It was the DSi that then lost it. Do you know what? I've never owned a DSi XL, and that's the next console on my list of ones to get. I don't know why, I just feel the need to collect a load of consoles, but I do. I've never had one. I really wanted one. I've got my very first... I mean, a lot of my DSs that I've had growing up, I've still got. The only problem is my original fat DS was very damaged, so I reshelled it. And I put the capture card mod on it, so it's not currently the all original, but I still love it. You inherited yours. There's nothing wrong with inheriting that. I keep every time I'm like, oh, my brother might be able to do with a rehousing. I'm like, do you want me to rehouse yours? Want me to do stuff with yours? And he always says no, and I'm just like, come on, you know you want me to. You know you want me to. He goes, no. I go, curse you. But no, I do really like the idea of a DSi. It's kind of, to me, the DSi is it similar size to the 3DS, the bigger one? Because I know it's decently big, but I don't know how big it is. I do know, again, I know of a local game shop that probably has them, but I don't want to spend huge amounts of money on it. I do feel like it's cheaper to get them from Japan 9 times out of 10. Do you know, I always feel like my excuse for going to Japan on a holiday is so I can buy cheap game consoles. That, I feel like, is the only reason that I'm like, I wanna go on a trip to Japan. Obviously, it's not the only reason. You know, the culture, you know, experiencing it, but you know, cheap game consoles, always one of those. It's like, yeah, maybe it's a good excuse to go. Pack light with like 3 sets of clothes for a week, and and then just need to move that over, and then yeah, and go from there. But that gives you an idea of how quick it is. What's that? 500 resets in 45 minutes. Which I'm sure if you were smarter in math, you could figure out roughly how much it would average in an hour. But I'm not that smart, so I can't figure it out. Do you know what? The other day I was we were talking at home about my love for Japan and kind of how it started. And my mum said the most atrocious thing ever. I said to my dad, I said, do you want to know where I think this stems from? He's like, where? And I said, Takeshi's Castle, which you haven't seen it. It's freaking awesome. I love it. But my mum was like, I don't think I've ever seen that. And I'm like, what? How have you never seen Takeshi's Castle? Keep in mind, it used to be one that we would watch along with this might tickle some memory banks in some UK people. There was Scrap Heap Challenge, hosted by Robert Llewellyn. That was also another one that I used to watch an awful lot. Because it used to be on Channel 4 every Sunday between 12 and 1. And the time is important because on Sundays we used to go round to our nan's and eat our dinner at 1, our roast dinner. So we always used to watch TV before we got there, and it always used to be, we'd always get there around 12-ish. So we would always end up watching Scrap Heap Challenge. Oh, that was another one that was like so good. It was one of those that, man, that and like Robot Wars. Scrap Heap Challenge, Robot Wars, Takeshi's Castle was kind of my most of my growing up TV, really. That, Blackadder, Only Fools and Horses, like, yeah, used to watch an awful lot. I will say, I didn't watch the remake of Takeshi's Castle. They tried to do a remake a few years ago, and I never could get in. I couldn't get into it. No, all of you going together, please. Yeah, it was a really good show. It was a really good show. Ooh, double Heracross. Oh, no, I was thinking all the games went. No, they did not. I think my favorite Takeshi's Castle game was like the running through the doors. And it was like, it's very much a case of it's become one of those like Fall Guys games. Where you run through the door and then it's either a proper door or it's not, and you kind of have to figure it out. And it's like, I know it was not a lot of money, and I know, it's not cool to, well, watching people hurt themselves is not the best, but, people running full speed into walls and just bouncing off like freaking, like it's nothing. God, young me just loved that just too much. Like, I'd be laughing hysterically whenever that would happen. The other game mode that I really enjoyed was the hexagon maze. Can't remember the specifics of it. I can't remember the name of the game, but the hexagon maze where there'd be you'd be being hunted by one or two people, and you'd have to try and get out while they were also trying to get through. And basically, they would try and push you out, and there was like water on one side. And if they threw you into the water, you'd lose. Just watching that was quite fun as well. And the skipping stones. Oh my god. Now the memories are coming back. The skipping stones, where you just sprint across the stones as quick as possible, and then one of them or a few of them, the further along you get, aren't actual stepping stones, and then they just give way. And then... oh god, just remembering all of these damn game modes. And then obviously there was the one with the cannonball. And you'd be walking a lot, you'd be like trying to get across a rope bridge, and they'd be shooting like cannonballs at you. God, I need to go through and try and rewatch that show. I'm gonna watch so much of it. And then there was the bowling one as well, where you'd be, or was it where people were pins, and the idea was you tried to not get hit? I can't remember it, but no, I think I need to rewatch that. Three at a time? Man, it would be nice if 4. Not too bad speed-wise. Not too bad speed-wise. But yeah, I did check the GameCube temperatures yesterday. No, Wednesday, after I finished testing them. And they were okay. They weren't like red hot. They weren't amazing temps, mind you, but it wasn't like, I don't think they were too extreme. But yeah, no, I need to rewatch. I think nostalgia is my weakness. Keep seeing Heracross. Everyone seems to get the luck that I wish I had. Tomo's just with phasing on shinies. Me hoping that I can get something cool. Again, to a degree, I know I can't be picky, right? I know I should just take whatever shiny I get. Like, I'm not hunting for a specific target. I have a few Pokemon I would like to see shiny, but I'm not, like, only hunting for those. Which might be a problem, thinking about it, because maybe I do need to just focus on one specific hunt. But I don't really want to. I feel like that's not worth doing it. Oh, there you go. Heracross, the Heracross is working. See if there's a couple more Heracross that we can find. Vamphy, Natu, another Natu. Definitely don't want all of these Natus. Send them that way. Oh, almost all oddities. Almost all female oddities as well. All female Pokemon. But yeah, it's cool. Also, you remember to take a picture of the train view? Oh, I'm so jealous. Yeah, I'm gonna say, you were saying it's flat, right? That's something I kind of said I was going to do this year that I'm probably not going to do quite yet this year. Was travel a bit more. And one of the things in the UK that is quite cool that connects us to Europe is the Euro Star. So I was like, yeah, that's cool because I can just go into London, grab the Euro, and then go kind of to France, and then kind of go out from there. I was like, oh, that will give me a good excuse to try and like travel through Europe and do a bit of cool stuff. Super flat like a Minecraft world. I mean, it is arguably what you're most known for over there, isn't it? Yeah, that is so flat. Oh, don't get me wrong, it's super cool, super beautiful, but yeah, very, very flat. Very, very flat. I do think I can get... Ooh, double Heracross. Triple Heracross? Triple... only the double Heracross. But yeah, it's a shame we didn't get the triple. Flat farm and the dikes, which is, by the way, a really cool sea defense system. One of my favorites, next to sea walls. Also, welcome in, Burrow. Hope you're doing well. Hope your week is going good. Friday's going well. Hope you're looking forward to the weekend. Hopping. Let's hop some more, shall we? Reminds me, actually, I think I need to put my controller on tonight. Make sure it's got plenty of charge, because I don't want to end up being like midstream and have my controller die on me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shiny? No. God diggity damn. Happy. That 4 close together. Amazing. Right, okay, so I need to up my I need to up the amount that I reckon I can do in an hour. Because we've just hit the hour mark. Not quite the hour of hunting, but basically the hour of like the stream. And we're basically at like 700 encounters. So in a regular stream, that's 2,100 encounters. I'm hoping today I can get to 3k. Oh my goodness. Just trying to do the math on that. I'm going to get a lot an awful lot of encounters this week. Come on, game. 3, 4. But yeah, I mean, I've completely forgot I got many DS lights. Ooh, double Heracross. I love the double Heracross. Both female as well. Also, I do very much think that I don't know if I prefer Heracross with a genderless difference instead of a gender difference. Don't get me wrong, I'm not adverse to the female heart on the head of the Heracross, but it is I do like the spikiness of the male. I don't know why. Maybe because I just hate women. No, I don't know why. I think it was I don't think it was a necessary change, but I do think it was kind of cool. I do think it was kind of cool. Oh god, Oddish. Yeah, so I do kind of odd-ish. Yeah, exactly. Very odd-ish. Bounce. There we go. The Oddish Trio, yeah. I think I'd be more excited with Quad Heracross, more so than the Shiny. Like, I don't know why, when it's 4 of the same Pokemon, I feel like I get more excited than when it is, like, you know, a Shiny. Oddish. Oh, is this last one Oddish? No! We almost had all Glooms. Almost had all Glooms. See, that would have been so cool. That would have been so cool to get. I don't know why. I think it's just a weird thing with my brain and just seeing patches. Seeing, not patches. Seeing, like, patterns. This is just messing with my head. There's none of the same Pokemon. They're all different. That's not a pattern I can recognize. Look at that. Oh, no. Right, we're doing good. Do you know what I have also noticed that kind of irritates me? With apps specifically. Come on, Oddish. Yay! All Oddishes. And almost all female as well. Damn. That one male one being special. No, there's something that really irritates me with apps, and it's like, leave a review. When they're like, please leave us a review. I'm like, if I really wanted to leave you a review, I would. I don't need you to beg me for a review. You know, I have never actively reviewed any apps. That's also something. I never It's one of those things where I just kind of forget to do it. The odd one out. Yeah, exactly. Oh. There's one gloom. Hey! Another odd one out. Being the gloom this time, though. Two, three, four. And they're all different. Well, double oddish. Oh, one Heracross? No. Hoping for the best. But no, I hope everyone's got some fun stuff planned for the weekend. I hope if you're in Europe, you are gonna hopefully try and keep out from the heat. So the UK reckons it might hit the hottest June temperature on record. I think it was 36 degrees was the previously recorded highest temp, and I think tomorrow is 33, so it's going to be close. It is going to be close. Quant? What is... That's a big word that I don't understand. It's a small word that I don't understand, let's be real. It's not a big word I don't understand. It is a small word I don't understand. Almost all Natus. Almost all Natus. Oh, count. Count makes more sense. Another Heracross. Ooh, Heracross. Two Glooms, two Heracrosses. No, a Phanpy. A Phanpy. Boing, boing, boing. Lots and lots of bouncing. Look at that. I would very much like them to be all different or all the same, because I don't know why. Feels like that's cool. Damn, all different again. But no, I'd be very intrigued to hear what people are hunting. Is obviously I know what some people are going for, but is anyone going for anything interesting, or are they how is everyone's shiny hunts going? Ooh, almost all birds. Almost all birdies. Heracross. Ooh, Heracross. I'd really love, again, there's so many Pokemon that I'm like, I'd love to get that shiny. But I think being realistic, I think it's going to be either Oddish or Phanpy that I end up with seeing first shiny. Or Gloom. I mean, it's going to be one of those three, I think. Given that Heracross is a 5% chance of spawning, I don't think I'm going to end up with an awful lot of them. Natu? You reckon Natu? It's possible. It is definitely possible, Hello. I'm not going to say it wouldn't be, but... 1, 2, 3, 4... But no, I really do wish that I could just spend forever doing this kind of stuff. I mean, I can spend a lot of time doing it, and I will be over the course of this weekend. Like this weekend, I'm going to be putting in so many hours into this. It's going to be unnatural. The amount of streams I'm going to be doing is going to be unnatural. Again, we're only like an hour in, and it doesn't even feel like I've been at it for an hour. I really enjoy hunts like that, where I kind of just keep going, and I just don't notice the time going by. Like it's a case of, oh, 2 hours have gone by. Oh, I didn't even really notice 2 hours have gone by. Like, oh wow, that went quick. I like hunts like that because I feel like they're just a bit better than other ones. Where it's like, oh, I've been here for 4 hours and it's me throwing shade at Rowlet, let's be real here. It's like, I've been here for 4 hours, I've only done 100 checks. Whereas again, this is just a case of like, oh, you've done an hour of shiny hunting? Well, here's 700 checks. It's like, wow, that's a lot of checks to do within an hour. God, it does feel so good. Oh, my 2 bottom games aren't going. Quick. Give me quick encounters. No, Phanpy, you'll ruin it. Unless I get another Phanpy, in which case, no. Lots of birds, lots of Natu. Well, a Natu and a couple of Zatus. God, part of me hopes I don't get. I was gonna say I don't get to 10,000, but I am definitely gonna get to 10,000 encounters. That is unfortunately for me 100% plausible. It is 100% plausible. And by that I mean I'm going to say, 7,500, 3,000, 6,000. Oh, 3,000 encounters. 7,000 encounters over the weekend is my goal. Which would obviously the 2,000, 2,500 that I aim to get done today leaves me at quite a lot. Oh, I feel like something's going on outside and I'll have to be right back. Alright, I'll be right back. I think something's going on outside, we'll see. It's fine. Nothing's going on. I'm losing my mind. As always, who would have guessed it, eh? Who would have guessed it? Pete losing his marbles. Now, I think what's happening is I'm seeing the reflection of the trees. Like, the sun is just, like, going between the trees, and the trees are blowing in the wind, and it's just... I see a little bit of movement, and it just detacks my attention away. Like, I think something is going on, and I'm just, like, neck snaps to see what it is. I'm really bad with that. Which sounds insane to be like, my peripheral vision is so good, I notice minute changes in what's going on around me. But, oh, it distracts me so bad. Also, I do have a question for people, because I am kind of curious. Does anyone, like, read the descriptions on streams? Videos I kind of get more so than streams, but like me personally, I don't. If I'm watching a stream, I'm just watching the stream. I don't feel the need to go down into the description and go through everything. But it was a case of, wow, lots of fan fees. But you know, I was like, do I worry about it? Do I worry about a description? Obviously today's stream does have a description, but I also don't know if I want to number the streams like days of the week, or just keep them being the same. Maybe change it from Welcome to Safari Week to just Safari Week after the first day in the title, but again, you know, it's rough. It's the same with shorts though, right? Like I don't see the point in wasting a huge amount of time on descriptions for shorts, because I don't imagine people read them. I don't think I've read a single description on a YouTube short. Go with Safari Week Day 2 next. I mean, I could do. Again, it's going to be warm tomorrow. I am going to be suffering, but I will also be like keeping my room as cool as I can. And also probably I will be taking periodic breaks to check on the dog as well, to make sure he is good. Because I don't want him suffering too badly, given the heat. I mean, tomorrow's stream might go on for a while. I'm just thinking I might stop to grab a little bit of food, but I might eat more at lunch and then just have like a little snack in the evening. But I was thinking I do kind of want to, I mean, obviously I can't take the dog during the day. So like I'm waking up early, taking the dog out for his morning walk, and then going, doing all my shopping bits, doing all my normal weekendy bits, and then sorting everything out. I was going to say sorting everything out ready for the stream, but that's not the case because the stream isn't a huge amount to sort out. It is like 5 minutes. But I was also thinking of doing some cooking. I say cooking, I mean baking. I'm a sucker for baking. I love baking. I used to bake a hell of a lot. I will say I used to make some mean gingerbreads. Almost all fanfies again. I like the fanfies. I mean, I'll tell you what, my old favorite animal when I was younger used to be an elephant. Fanfi just hits that kind of sweet spot in my heart where I'm like, elephant. Pete likes elephants. It would be yeah, I just like elephants. I don't know what it is about. Oh, double Heracross. I don't know what it is about them that I'm just like, yeah, I love elephants. I think to me it's because they're like partly so majestic, you know? I don't know what it is. Like the majesty of them. Or if it's the they're a matriarchal animal, right? So the women are in charge. And I feel like I have that that's my family down to a T. Like our nan runs our family. Oh yeah, it's interesting. So I kind of feel like a kind of akin to elephants to a degree. Love the elephants. I also think I need to work on some more Pokemon binders, like collecting specific stuff. Maybe I go for Fanfi. I don't know how many Fanfi cards there are, but I imagine there's probably a decent amount. You find a Fanfi, you'll name it Pete. I mean, Pete the Fanfi goes quite hard. They do go quite hard. Pete is an amazing name for Fanfi. Pete the Fanfi. Fanfi Pete. One of the Heracross, yes. Not a lot else. Not a lot else. That's fine. I can make do. I can make do with that. But yeah, I do think if I end up with a Heracross, I do think if I end up with a shiny on the Emerald games, I do think I'd end up swapping and going for Gligar. Two, three, four. Ooh, only one Heracross that time. I mean, I don't know why I think I'll end up with a shiny Heracross. I know I probably won't, and I think I'm okay with that. Basically, I mean, I've got to be okay with that because I don't have a lot of options. You know, it's all a game of chance in this Safari Zone, you know? I'll take the victory when it appears. In whatever form it appears. Shiny, 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 shiny. No, 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 no. That's fine. We will make do. I will say, if I find a shiny Zerawa, I'll name it Elo. That's not possible in these games. Maybe something else. Maybe something else. Ooh, 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 ooh. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. There we go. We're doing good. We go 1,500. Take any shiny now. Oh god, I'm with you there. I'm with you there, hello. Lots of checking, not a lot of shinies. Ooh, boom, 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 boom. Nope. Even a traded one? Any shiny? Oh, I mean, don't get me wrong. A traded shiny is a shiny. But for me, there's just something about getting it yourself. There's just that part of your, I find, of my brain that just goes, shiny? Yes, please. And I'm just happier with it versus being given one. It is just, I don't know what it is. Like, well, in theory, there's no difference between shiny, well, between a caught shiny and a non-caught shiny, other than the original trainer. But it is a bit of work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam, 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 bam. No, damn. God, it is surprisingly, given how hot it is where I am, it is surprisingly windy, which is good. Heracross. Heracross. Ooh, quick ones. I almost turned off my my Game Boy for a minute then. My controller. I was going to actually turn the audio up. I don't think I get... No, I don't get any sort of audio through it. I didn't think so, but, you know, part of me was hoping. I mean, if you're going to do it in a game, Pro, doing it in Legends is honestly the better place to do it. In my opinion, I much prefer, just in general, shiny hunting in Legends. I don't know what it is about it, but it is just one of my preferred recent games to shiny hunt in. Ooh, double Heracross. I think I'm gonna lose my mind when I get quad Heracross. You want the 1 in 8,000 dopamine rush? Exactly. Exactly. I want the dopamine rush, and then I want to fail the dopamine rush because I didn't catch the Pokemon, and then I'm back at square one. That's what I want. I want the dopamine rush, and then I want to fail the dopamine rush, and then be distraught for the next 4 hours because I failed a shiny. That's what I want. That's also true, Puro, but it's more just a case of there's something so rewarding about just flying around and just shiny. Just as you're flying around. I don't know what it is. It is just like, ooh, shiny as you're flying. Super cool. Hey, Cow. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good Friday. I hope you're doing well in the heat. Are you still in France? Is it still bad down there? I definitely feel sorry for you if you are, but if you're back in the UK, I hope the heat isn't too mad for you. Oh no! Almost all of them. You're in the UK now? Good, you can suffer in this heat with me. It isn't just me suffering in this heat. little elephant. Lots of little elephants. Hold up. Am I getting like battle animations on my Emerald but not on my Ruby game? Was that something that was introduced later, or is that a setting? I'm only just noticing it now. Like my Oddish is bouncing. Oh, like my Xatu does its wings up. Like Heracross does a pouncing animation, but he doesn't do that in the other games. I just noticed it with Phanpy. Why do I feel like that's the case? Like, look at the two Oddishes here. One bounces, one doesn't. Phanpy moves, the other doesn't. That must be a game setting, right? Glad you're not in France because it's 38.9. Oh, goodness. Definitely couldn't handle with that. If you turn off the battle animations, they won't show those animations. Okay, so those two games have had settings changed that aren't on the other games. Good to know. Hopefully, that doesn't stop Shiny Sparkles, because if it did, I think I would lose my mind. I definitely would lose my mind. Hey, William. I would say I hope you're doing well, but it sounds like you're not. I hope things get better for you soon. I hope you're not suffering too much in this heat. Run, run, run away. Tell you what, I hate the summer, and I more look forward to the winter in the summer than I do any other time of year. I wish it was just winter all year round. I think I need to move to the Antarctic. I honestly think that's what I need to do. I need to move somewhere where it's cold all year round because I just cannot deal with the changes in temperature. Like, the UK used to be the perfect space for that because it was not too bad. But, like, it is... And then it's just been getting worse and worse. You may play some Sapphire now to add another Safari zone. Oh, look at you with your shiny mud kit. I mean, arguably, parents typically have a reasons for having a go at people, and you don't notice it until later on in life. Like, I remember being younger and being like, wow, he's having a real go at me. But, like, it comes from a place when you're older of understanding. Oh, he's here as well. Hello, Greg. How are you doing? I see you haven't melted away in this heat. I hope you're doing well. I hope your week has been good. $1,100 encounters today and counting in an hour and a half. Going good, it's going good. I am surviving, I am thriving, we are making progress, but the likelihood of a shiny today is next to none. A bit annoyed that it's warm, because it means you can't go walking for very long. God, I don't want to go outside. I'm dreading this weekend just purely due to the fact that I need to go outside twice a day. At minimum. Because I'm on dog walking duty. Glad it's going to cool down on Sunday though. Yeah, so am I. But I just wish it wasn't so hot originally. Like, who needs 30-degree weather? Like, in the UK? Are you serious? No, anything above 15 is too hot for me. I am 100% not a hot-blooded person. Hot weather person. I got family on holiday right now in a hot climate, but like they almost didn't have to bother going away because of the fact it's so hot here. Oh god, that was really, really bad. I'm incredibly gifted in that my workplace has AC. So like I am incredibly happy that I don't have to worry about like it getting too hot. I can always just whack the AC on like first thing in the morning and I'll be cool throughout the day. It's just when I get home, like I leave the office and I'm like, oh god, I feel the heat and I'm just like, god, it's awful. Funny enough, I have a car with a sunroof. I've not had the sunroof down yet, even though the weather has been this bad. I think I might have to put it down when I go out over the weekend. It's, oh, damn, I was hoping to get all fanfies. It is definitely something that I need to consider. But yeah, oh my goodness, I just can't deal with the heat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we were do shiny. Oh, well, we were. But yeah, so I'm thinking the plan today is probably to get to 3,000. We'll see. 3,000 encounters today, and then tomorrow do about another 3,000. Sunday do another about 3,000, and then we'll kind of go from there, because that basically gives me 9k, right? 369, yeah. And then just throughout the week I'll try and do like 1,000. What do I reckon I can do? 1,700, 1,400. So then going into next weekend, a few I'll definitely hit probably 20k by next weekend. But the downside is next Saturday should be okay, but I can't stream during the day. And then next Sunday, again, I can't stream during the day because I've got a family event, so then it will only be an evening stream. It probably won't be that long of an evening stream because I'm probably going to be absolutely exhausted. So my goal is to get to like 20k. I don't know if I want to continue until I get a shiny, or until I fail a shiny, or if I just want to do it for the week and just be like, I didn't get anything. Because again, I'm like, part of me is like, am I just going to be that unlucky that I'm just going to give up if I don't get a shiny? I also don't think if I get a shiny early on that I'll stop. I think I will do it for the full week, but then not continue it past that, you know? I have no clue, Elo. I'm sure there is someone in chat who is smarter than me who does know. All I know is that I don't know. Oh, but that's also something. When do people think we're going to see a shiny? Like, what's the number people reckon will see the first shiny around? My guess is going to be around 10,000. I think it's going to be probably around 10,000. Which is a really, like, it's not too far away, you know? Like, if I push, I can definitely get it Sunday. I can definitely get to it by Sunday, but we'll see. 3,200, you reckon? It's an early, it's very early on. $6,500, again, achievable this weekend. That's kind of what I've noticed, is that I'm just like, you know what? Kind of happy. I think I trust Greg more, because so far Greg has also said Rowlett's going to be like 10,000 encounters, and we've just passed 9,000, and still not a lot. Still no shiny, so who knows? Maybe Greg is psychic. Maybe Greg knows more than I do. Oh no, it's not getting there. It's not giving shiny energy, you know? This game isn't giving... Today's not giving shiny energy. Although, you know, I'll take one. If it wants to give me a shiny. No? Okay. Game is giving non-shiny energy. Again, I'm kind of gone into this with very low expectations. I know I'm more likely than not going to end up doing the full week with no shiny. And it will probably take me over that to get it. To get a shiny. But you've got to be a bit hopeful, you know? You can't be a Debbie Downer in this situation. And then obviously the second goal. First goal is to find a shiny. The second goal is to try and capture the shiny and not instantly run away from the shiny. Definitely. Oh, I'm smashing the place. I'm readjusting where I'm sitting. Got plenty of people watching and checking shinies. I mean, the problem is, right, is that I feel like I would reset over the shiny before anyone would notice that there was a shiny. Like, I'd be long gone before there'd be any resemblance of, oh, that's a shiny. And then it'll be like, was it? And then I'll have to rewind and then admit defeat and just cry to myself. Like, oh, I missed a shiny. Greg would love it, mind you. Greg would very much love that. Another failed shiny this year. Greg was in hysteria with the Palkia. God, you think so little of you. But is it not true? Would you not enjoy it if I failed a shiny? If I ran away from a shiny? I think if it was like a super obvious shiny, you would like it more so than if it was a subtle shiny. I mean, yeah, but still. I mean, there you go then. It's like if I missed a shiny Heracross because I ran away from it, I feel like in that situation, even me, I have to be like, yeah, you can laugh at me for that, because that just horrendous. Ooh, double gloom, no Heracross. But in all fairness, you know, I deserve it. Bam, 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 bam. Nope. Shiny? No. Maybe. Maybe. That's one thing. I've never really played through the early Gen 3 games. Boom, boom. Diagonal. Diagonal. No shiny, but that's fine. We run, we try again. We strive. We just power through. That is the whole point of all of this, is just to power through. Power through. Run away, try again. Ooh, no. Damn. Couple of birds, a plant, and a big bug. No shiny, though. No shiny. How long has it been? Oh my goodness. We've been going for like almost 2 hours. Goodness gracious me, time flies. Time is flying. 10 minutes away from 2 hours today. That's insanity. Need 6 gym badges? Oh, yeah. Good luck, Elo. Good luck. Yeah, I'm still not certain on what game is going to shine first. I still think it's going to be one of the Emerald games. Right, well, that's 1,300 resets done today. So if I go 6 p.m. a week should be fine for streaming. So, and we're 2 hours in, 1,300 resets. I honestly think, make sure I'm still in all the grass. I do honestly think that I can get about 2,000 done a day. like during the weekdays. So a 10k done through the week, 10k done each weekend. Maybe. So like 30k done like this early week. I think it's possible. I think anything is possible realistically, right? You know, we got to stay positive. Any and everything is possible. Let's try and keep all the games running at the same pace, shall we? The worst part is I've got to remember to save the games when I get a shiny. I don't think it should matter if I turn the games off, right, and turn them back on later. I don't think it should matter, but again, I truly don't know how all of the statistics and stuff work. Just gotta grind the game so you can join Safari a week. I mean, you can always just choose a different game. Hello. That is another option as well, isn't it? Oh, those two games aren't running. Neither is that one. Heracross. Okay. Nope, Natu. Natu. Is the last one going to be Natu as well? Or is it going to be a Heracross? Or is it going to be an Oddish? Oddish. Yeah. Kind of called it. Ooh. Soul Silver or Diamond? Ooh, both are good options. Why not go for Diamond? Why not go and do the Great Marsh? If I wasn't already doing so many, I might have considered doing the Great Marsh. But then the question is, do I look to do Fossil Week this year as well? Oh, wait, could I quad hunt Fossil Week as well? Hold up. Hold on a minute. I could, in theory, use this setup to quad hunt for fossils as well. Kind of harsh, you like the hopping. Well, then do the hopping. Just go for the hopping. Why not? One, two, three. Four. All fanfies, all the same gender? All female. Hold up. All female, level 27 fanfies. Did I just, like, get the exact same frame? Hold up. Would a telltale sign be if I went to go and capture these guys and they all got caught? Okay, no, they're not the same. I caught one. I caught one. Just interesting that they were all female, all level 27. All on different games. Either that or I've just blown my shiny odds. Yeah, or that. Or that, yeah, that is also possible. Yeah, that is feasible. I mean, the RNG should work on all of them, no? All of them do have new batteries, so hopefully that it all works. There's just situations like that where it's everything aligns and I go, that's strange, and that's all I leave it at. Again, look at the top two. Exactly the same gender, exactly the same level. Weird. Emerald is always broken. Oh, really? I didn't need to bother the battery with that then, did I? Damn. I wasted tiny bits of money on that. Heracross. I think my odds would 100% be blown if I got 4 Heracrosses. If I got 4 Heracrosses back to back, I would say, if I got 4 Heracrosses on the screen at the same time, I would definitely say my odds are broken. Because those are a 5% spawn rate, so those should not matter for that one. Oh, okay. So in other words, I didn't have to worry about my battery replacement on those 2 games, but my Ruby I definitely needed to do. Obviously, I did go out of my way to replace them all, but it is what it is. Look at that. 2 of the same Oddishes as well. 2 of the same gender, 2 of the same level Oddishes on the top 2 games. How strange. How strange. Boing, 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 boing. I have harnessed my inner spoink, and I'm bouncing my way to a shiny. Now the only thing is, if Spoink stops bouncing, it does die. And I feel like that is me with this shiny hunting. If this Phanpy is female on the same level, luckily it was a higher level. It's gonna be like, what is going on with these games? What is going on with these games, eh? Right, well, we got at least another hour on today's stream. At least. Probably going to try and go for a bit longer, though. It's day 1. I mean, I am doing a lot this weekend. I'm going to say this weekend, if you just want to have the stream on in the background and chill, that is fine, because I will be streaming for, like, 20-odd hours over this weekend. No, 10 hours. 10 to 12 hours over this weekend. I was going to say 20 hours. I'm not streaming 10 hours a day. They're going to be very chill streams because I can guarantee you now I am not built for a few hours of rambling at a time. So it will just be silence, and then it might be, oh, shiny, and then, yay, happy Pete, or, oh, Heracross, and that will be it. Why even bother streaming, I hear you ask? No one asked. Because if I'm going to be hunting, I might as well be streaming as well. It takes, like, very little effort from my time, and if I didn't, then I probably wouldn't do the checks, so... But yeah, so it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna enjoy it primarily for the sole reason that, one, I don't think there's gonna be many people tuning in, because typically during the weekend people go and do other stuff. And you know, given the really good weather in the UK, I can't imagine many people in England are going to be sitting at home watching streams. So instead, I'm going to be inside playing Pokemon games. I do think, though, I will look to expand my games, my repertoire of games over the course of the next year or so. I'm just thinking I could try and go for a shiny Aerodactyl. Just trying to think what Pokemon I can go for shiny in terms of fossils if I was to do that. Obviously, oh wait, no, in these games you can only get one, right? Ooh, maybe I can't do it in these games. No Cole, no Rowlet. But how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. See, it's the one thing. It doesn't annoy me much. Doesn't annoy me much, I swear. Doesn't annoy me much. It's the one thing when people haven't been in for a while, their first point of go-to is Rowlet. And every single time I always say, if I had Rowlet, it would be clear that I have Rowlet, because I wouldn't shut up about it. And I'm like, you know, if I've not said anything, if I'm being super quiet, then I don't have a Rowlet. Lots of birds, though. Lots of other birds. Lots of other birds that aren't Rowlet. Most associated thing. Oh, no, I get that. But it's always... What I find interesting is that it's always on the non-Rowlet hunting streams that people come in and ask if I've gotten Rowlet. Like, no one comes in and asks while I'm shiny hunting Rowlet, and the only time that people ever seem to bring it up is when I'm not hunting it. Like, don't get me wrong, I understand people have things and lives and whatnot, but every single time I've been asked that question is like just after, a day after a Rowlet hunting stream. And my brain instantly goes to, well, why didn't you tune in yesterday? Where were you yesterday when I was hunting it? Where have you been for the last 6 months that I've been hunting for it? Yeah, obviously. But then also my brain is like, just because I'm playing another game doesn't mean I've gotten Rowlet. Like, no one has asked if I've gotten Tepeg.
Update. There is no Rowlet yet.
And there is indeed no Rowlet yet. Oh no, I'm not saying you should be here, Cole. I'm just saying, not you specifically, but it's like, it's the only question I really ever seem to get on other streams when I'm not hunting Rowlet or doing an Ultra Moon. But then during those streams, like, the people who always ask the questions are never there. And I'm like, okay. Like, and it's when I've said to people like 4 or 5 times, and sometimes it's the same people, and I'm like, you know, if I had Rowlet, like I said previously, I would make it clear. Oh, triple Heracross. Oh no. Oh, so close. So close to the quad Heracross. So close. And the top 2 are the same level and the same gender as well. What are the odds of that, eh? Hey, Dom. How are you doing? I hope your Friday is going well. triple Heracross. I'm gonna go for the quad Heracross. That's the dream. That's the dream. The quad Heracross. $19.99. $19.99. $2,000. Which means that's 1,500 done today in just over 2 hours. Probably about 2 hours of actual hunting. So definitely can do like 2.5K a stream. One Heracross. No, only one Heracross. Oh, really? A kiddie ride. That's interesting. Oh, now you spawn a Heracross in, eh? Bottom right. How dare you? How dare you? Nice Cole. That's always cool. Always cool, stuff like that. Run away. Pete, run away. Run away, Pete. Boing, 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 boing. Boing, 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 boing. I love it. It's my new favorite thing. It's just the whole bouncing around. Bouncing around. Here we go. We're gonna pass the year. Gonna pass 2025. No shiny yet. I mean, unfortunately, we are way off of Elo's. Was Elo's 1600? Was that the guess? No, 3200. We're still a bit off of that, actually. Why did I think 1600 was someone's guess? I do not know. I do not know. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, fancy. Boing, 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 boing. One Heracross. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can deal with the Heracross. We can deal with the Heracross. Honestly, I'm so glad that this bouncing thing was brought to my attention, because I definitely would have been 100% given up on this hunt if I would have to keep running backwards and forwards. Going for specifically Heracross? No. No, I'm going for any shiny in this area. I'll take any shiny. But I would like a Heracross. Like, I'm not going for any specific target. I feel like for a first Safari week, I feel like my goal this week is just a shiny. Would it be cool if it was Heracross? Yes. Do I think it's more likely going to be Oddish or Gloom? Yes. So, you know, I'd like a Heracross. Heracross, though, here is only a 5% spawn. So, again, it's unlikely that I'll see enough of them to get anywhere near odds. So, again, many other Pokemon could potentially be shiny. I just don't think I'm going to be lucky enough to see them. I think I will slowly cry myself to sleep if I end up this week failing a shiny Heracross. Again, arguably the other thing I realized I could do is buy the... Ooh, lots of Xatu. I could buy the... Is it the redistribution one? That has... That isn't... Is it legitimate? I'm always confused with that. Like, I know you can tell the official Pokemon games by the gold squares on the back of them. And obviously, I know because I've got some, and I've got one redistribution copy of a game that it doesn't have that. Are redistribution games official, or are they not official? Because, I mean, I've seen people charging, like, genuine prices for games that they don't show the back of, and I'm like, I'm not going to risk buying that. Like, it's not worth my risking it on if it's legit or not. If it has a picture of the back on it, I'm more involved in maybe getting it, but... Are they not? Oh no. What's the sign? I imagine it's a case of they've all become super intact with it, or is it all going to be birds? No, Oddish, damn you! We almost had all birds. I'm gonna say, if anyone was qualified to speak on this, Elo, I would have said it was 100% you. Destroying your kneecaps with the massage thingamabob. Oh man, my dad got one of those. He absolutely loves it. I personally cannot. I mean, I'm not a fan of it, but then again, I don't really need to use it. Never liked Natu. I mean, again, some Pokemon aren't for everyone. Again, with how many Pokemon there are, yeah, there'll always be Pokemon that, you know, every Pokemon is someone's favorite, right? Like, you can say, oh man, I really don't like this Pokemon, and a large proportion of people might agree with you that Pokemon is horrible, but there'll be one person who that Pokemon is their favorite Pokemon. Label cartridge mold board. Oh, label cartridge mold board. Cartridge mold. I'm gonna say, I know the board kind of fits into the cartridge holder, right? Am I remembering that correctly? Oh god. I mean, you're not the only one. I forget a lot of Pokemon exist half the time just because of how many Pokemon that there are. I feel like that's the case with some people with some Pokemon, though. They're just like, I don't like this Pokemon, and I just don't know why. I have it with... Do I have it with one Pokemon? I don't know. I don't know if I have one. I'm just like, I despise you. Maybe Chatot. I need to do that, but I also need to do this as well. Palindrome number, same way forward as it is backwards. Shiny? No. No, that is fine. I will say I've never had banana. I've never had a banana. I prefer veg over fruit, but I also don't eat a lot of veg. That's also true. I mean, chat-ot can swear. Chat-ot. The British is coming out of me. Yeah, no, that is true. You can do some cool stuff with the mic stuff in the game. Oh, really? Loads of soda points on them, spots on them. Ooh, interesting. We're gonna go Wadishes. No, Fanfi, damn. Damn. Yeah, I do think I need to look into it because, again, if there is going to be... Well, no, there's not going to be. I am going to a card show this weekend. And I do think that... I do think I might see if there's any games while I'm there. I mean, it is specifically a card show, so I'm not expecting there to be anything, but... You never know what vendors bring. Honestly, I have no idea. I think it's probably because of the cartridge setup would be my excuse. But I mean, the top two are the same games, same as the bottom two. The bottom two are Emerald, the top two are Ruby. I don't think there's any actual difference in the game coloring. But I did reset all of the stuff, so they are all the same. They should all be the same. Obviously, there's some differences like the trees. Obviously, that is a game difference rather than anything else. That would be my assumption. But I mean, in my opinion, I can't tell that they're that massively different. Like, between the Fanfis on the top and bottom here on the left-hand side, I realistically cannot really tell much of a difference. But that could also just be because my eyesight is really, really bad. I think it's more likely that that is the case, more so than anything else. Oh, and I figured out the lines as well. When I was doing some testing, I was like, yeah, there's like horizontal lines on the lower Emerald screen. Turns out that was due to the settings on the output device. So I fixed it, and then the lines went away. Oh, I think that could just be difference in games, Cole. Again, they are two different, they are different games. And I think there's also different game settings going on. Again, I'm not making excuses for it. I just personally think that might be the only way. That might be the case. Yeah, so I have an Acne board. Is that the definition of them, Elo? Is that they're Acne boards? And I'm guessing they're not legitimate. But I don't know. I don't know. Don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me. I'm trying to figure it out. Not specifically, but some use that term. That's a reproduction. Right, because that was the understanding, was that they were reproduction. But I don't know if reproduction necessarily meant fake. My brain went to fake. But that like wasn't like initially where my brain went. I think for the longest time my brain went to it's fake. Isn't it? Is it the screen that tells you if it's fake? Like when you load in, it gives you a warning beforehand. Oh, okay. No, that's fine. I thought I do have some copies of the original, some of the earlier games in English, but they are 100% the reproduction ones. Because again, I bought them I think when I was like 14. So I definitely think that I definitely bought them. Okay, crappy board that is prone to dying. Good information to have. So it means if I am looking, I do just need to be aware of that. That is fine. Do you know what I was thinking of doing? And I don't know if I'm going to do it, but I came across a channel today that basically is a daily pack opening channel. A newish channel. And I was like, could I do something like that? 100% yes, I could. It's easy enough to do. I have packs. I think it would be doable. It would also mean you get shorts daily. Would be very much different shorts. I was thinking of doing like pulling, day one of pulling Destined Rivals until I got the Mewtwo card. Because I really would like to try something like that. Do I think it would pay back itself? No, 100% not. Do I think it would also be really bad for me to do? Yes, 100%. But it's not to be that person. But it's kind of content I could bulk make to a degree, right? Like just rip like 20 packs one weekend, rip 30 packs one weekend, bam, there's a month worth of shorts. Like it's interesting. Or loses saves, everything, recommend hunting. Never recommend repo for hunting. They may not be able to trade ones too. I'm gonna say, that's why I was kind of buying the, well, no, it was more a case of snobbiness more so than anything. I was like, I'll buy the Japanese ones because I know that they're legit. Or I'm pretty sure they're legit. But again, do you know what I was also looking at doing? This is naughty because it is a bit annoying. I was looking at getting a Japanese address, which you can do via some online services, and then use that to sign up for the Pokemon Center Japan website, and basically make it so I can. Oh, 2 crosses. Basically make it so I can order stuff from Pokemon Japan website and get it sent to the UK. And I was like, ooh, do I? And I'm half tempted to do it just because another Heracross. That's 2 back-to-back Heracrosses on that top left-hand game. Cannot go wrong with a double Heracross. Ooh, 2 Heracrosses. 2 Heracrosses, no shiny though. There's a lot going on in my brain at the minute. How much does it cost to get the Japanese address? I think it's free. I think it's free. I found a video. I can link it in the Discord if you want it. I'll link it under hobbies. It might be worth... Oh, no. If you're interested... give it a watch. It is only a few minute long video, but it basically explains how to do it and how to set it up and everything like that. And I was like, that's interesting. And basically what you do is this company gives you an address, which basically I think is forward to them. So then basically it just all... It's like seamless. I mean, the video says do some testing. Do a small item before you do a big order. But obviously, like, I'm really annoyed because they've got a really cool... Gyarados thing at the minute. That I missed, annoyingly. A Gyarados promo lottery system that unfortunately ended the other day. And it's the Hokkaido... it's something to do with the Hokkaido... What is it? Search by category. Trading card, all cards. It is the Scarlet and Violet... Hiroshima Pokemon Center Special. Oh, pre-sales. Oh, wait, no, hold up. Oh, no, never mind. I can get it now. Can I get one now? Oh, maybe I can. And basically, it's shiny Gyarados with a Pikachu riding on it. And I was like, oh, that looks awesome. And I was like, I want it so badly. And I was like, I missed the reservation. But now I might just see if I can get that set up tomorrow as well. And then see if I can order it. It doesn't release until the 27th, but I do think I might try and get it for me. I'll keep that in mind, Elo. I'll have a look at it tomorrow and properly sit down and go through it. Spend some time figuring it out. Again, there's a lot of stuff that I'm just like, oh man, it'd be so cool. Obviously, you have to pay for... Sorry, I'm kind of jumping around topics. You have to pay for, obviously, the package shipping and things like that. I think they'll hold it for you for 45 days, depending on where you go. They'll hold your package for 45 days. They'll process it, and I imagine you have to pay a fee. But, obviously, just so you are aware... This is mainly for Greg and anyone in the UK more specifically, if you are thinking of doing that. Keep your amount of purchase under £135, including shipping. So keep it under like £100 for your items in each parcel, because then you don't pay any import tax on that. If it goes over that, you have to pay 20% on it. So it saves you like 20 quid on some parcels because of it. So yeah. Oh, that was the other thing. I was almost tempted to buy more Korean packs because they announced the a Korean version of Team Rocket. Team Rocket Glory. Oh, how much shipping is that going to cost? That's going to cost a bomb shipping. Oh, no. They've got 5 packs. Glory for Team Rocket. For £120. So that's 150 packs for £120 minus shipping. Shipping comes to 131. Okay, hold up. I was trying to be good. What is it with me and spending money? I need to stop. But that's why I was like, if I do daily shorts, right? Opening packs, I can use that as an excuse to buy English packs. But then I have to buy English packs. And ideally, I have to keep it the same set. I do think I'm gonna do Destined Rivals, primarily because I know my brother wants the Mewtwo card, and I'm like, well, if I can use that as an excuse to try and get that for him, and also make shorts as well. What do you guys think? Do you guys mind if I spam you with daily shorts on me opening a pack of Pokemon cards a day? Obviously, if you guys are like, no, I don't want to be spammed with shorts that is just opening cards, I won't do it. If you guys are like, we don't care, I'll probably not do it. No, again, I was like, I've got the ETB. Do I just do a video of me opening the ETB? Like, just a standard unboxing. But then I'm like, well, I'm not too into cards and card stuff. And it's like, you know, do I, don't I type thing. Again, the only problem is getting Destined Rivals. Yeah, that's the problem. Do you know what? I came across a channel the other day, and it's going to sound salty. It's not really overly salty. And maybe that's kind of the style I'm going to do with it, rather than doing the opening 1 pack of Pokemon cards a day until I pull the Mewtwo. I'm probably going to try and do it similar to how this Shorts channel does it. Pocket TCG. Like, they've got 10 shorts up. The channel's got 100k subs. All of their shorts are getting like over 1 million views. Like, they're getting like 2 million views, and it is very much just meme editing, and I'm just like, well, maybe. But then again, you know, will that work for me? Probably not. You know, I kind of have got to dissect it a bit more. But again, you know, it's not like I'd stop doing shiny hunting. Like, shiny hunting is my main priority, even if I was to do pack openings. You know, like, that would be a separate thing altogether. Like, I want to try and keep the short side of things as shorts. The streams and videos kind of separate from that as well. Which sounds stupid, but I feel like that's the only kind of way you kind of grow on YouTube. Because then, you know, we can keep the streams chill. The streams can be chill. The shorts can be more focused on, you know, getting the channel out there. And then, you know, the videos I don't have to worry about too much. The only reason that I'm just like, I'm a bad procrastinator. Like, I'm a serious procrastinator. When it comes to forcing myself to do stuff, I like to do it in one big chunk and then just like get it done. So if it's like, I can record and then just focus on editing like a week's or a month's worth of shorts. Like, I'd much rather just do that in one go than you know, do it every single day, because that just wouldn't work for me. Like, spend a weekend doing it type thing versus doing it for a whole extra long time. Oh, see, but then I can turn it into a compilation. See, that's the kind of thing, like, you don't typically think of. It's like you get shorts that you then turn into a compilation. Just like when it's all done, when I've finished collecting the card that I want, just move on to the next one. Move on to the next set, but just put it up, upload it as like a 1 hour long compilation. I don't know. I'm going to do some research. I was going to say, I'm going to do some research this weekend. No, I can't do research this weekend. I'm going to be shiny hunting this weekend. Yeah, it is rough. Oh, fanfies. Oh, female fanfies as well. Look at that. 2 emerald ones are identical. Both female, both level 27. Were the top ones both level 29 as well? I need to pay more attention to that sort of stuff. But I also will say, I don't like the idea of just like changing up the content and just not having it be like a discussion. Because again, at the end of the day, I'm not the one who watches the horrible stuff I put out. You know, it's like you guys are the people who watch kind of the content or not watch the content. Again, you know, it's the reason I don't stream on shorts is because I know, you know, I mean, at this point, Greg and Elo both watch on TVs. So it's like trying to watch a short form stream on TV must be horrendous. So I was like, I don't want to do short streams. And I gave up because I was trying to do 2 separate streams at once, one vertical, one short, and I just didn't like it. It was like causing me mental anguish. But, you know, shorts is kind of where you grow on at the minute on YouTube. YouTube has got a lot of focus on reels. So it's kind of like if you're not doing anything reels on YouTube shorts, if you're kind of not doing anything on there, you're kind of missing out. And yeah, maybe I kind of need permission to open a pack. Maybe I'll see if I can get me a pack and do that. Or maybe, again, my brother sent me one that was just like, he was like, why don't you do stuff like this? And it was a TikTok box opening, and it's like total channel value, and then it's like minus this, and then pull history. But I don't like that kind of content either. Turns out I really don't like watching a lot of other content in terms of Pokemon and cards and things like that. I'm discovering that the hard way. Don't get me wrong, it's not like I despise the creators, it's just not my kind of style of watching. I think if you prefer the more chill kind of, you know, kind of vibe you get from the streams, you probably won't want to watch any of the shorts that I'm thinking of doing in the next 6 months, you know? I think, personally, actually thinking about it, the shorts that I'm thinking have done incredibly well have no speaking in them. So they have no language in them at all. And I think that's the key to making a truly viral short. Because if I speak in English, or if the short is in English, it only is really focused towards English-speaking countries. So then you limit the countries that it goes to, right? So then the next option is don't do it, have memes in it, but no speaking, and then that way it's kind of more global, meaning more people are likely to share it, more people are likely to watch it if they come across it in the shorts feed. Maybe that is the way to do shorts. You're only pulling the money-hungry kids. That's also true, yeah. I mean, arguably, if I can get money out of the money-hungry kids, it might be worth it. But, you know, again, also, that kind of situation, I'd probably, if I'm doing the shorts editing and they're doing really, really well on YouTube, I'd probably look at expanding that to TikTok, to Instagram, kind of get... Because again, that's kind of what you want to do, right? Is that kind of content works well on all platforms. And if it's not in English, then it's kind of what you're after. Yeah, see, that's the thing. That's also true, yeah. But then the streams won't be for them, and they'll probably end up unsubscribing anyway. I think the only streams they'd be interested in is the card opening streams, and how often do I do them? Right? Like, I don't do it often enough to warrant me doing it, you know? If I was daily pack opening, if I was weekly pack opening, it's different, you know. I think the audience that's into the trading card game for the money is different from the community that's interested in shiny hunting. There might be some overlap between people who are interested in cards and that and shiny hunting, but like the overlap between the money bros and the video games is probably incredibly low. Like, they don't care about shinies, you know, unless it's a card that's shiny. I think they're more a case of money. How much money you got, bro? You know, what's your most valuable card? How, you know, what's your collection like? Is that your sealed collection? You know, what's your rarest sealed item? That's their more focus, more so than, ooh, look, shiny Pokemon, slightly different color pixelation. So I don't think they would end up watching the stream. And I feel like that's the situation. There's been a decent influx from the shorts. But I think people have unsubscribed because they're like, well, I don't want to watch the streams. I don't care about that. So they just unsubscribe. Hey, Bright, how are you doing? Welcome in. I hope your week is going well. Hope you're enjoying your Friday. Hope you're doing good. Welcome. So I'll probably do some testing. I'm gonna do more market research and go from there. Mine's been amazing. I got let out from work early. I very rarely get let out from work early, and when I do, it's like a big thing. I got let out early twice this week. I got let out early Thursday, which never happens. It's a Thursday. I got let out like an hour early. No, half hour early. And then I got let out early today again, like 20 minutes early. I was like, ooh, lucky me. Very rarely happens. I was just kind of twiddling my thumbs while my boss was doing stuff, and he was just like, oh, I don't think there's anything left for you to do in the last 20 minutes of the day, so you can go home if you want, mate. And I was like, okay, bye, I'll see you Monday. And I ran out of the door. I am not a loyal... Well, I'm a loyal employee. I'm just not like an overwork employee. Unless there's work to be done. If there's work to be done, I'll stay and do work. But if it's like, you know, we're kind of quiet. Do you want to go? Yeah, I want to go home. Yeah, I'll go home. Probably not the best to admit that. But again, you know, I work hard when I work. When there's work to be done, I'll work hard. For the most part, I do try. No promises though. Ooh, are we gonna get all glooms? Damn, Heracross almost ruined it. I mean, almost ruined it. We did get the Natu as well. But no, I like the idea of opening just a select set until I get a card that I'm after. But again, I don't think doing it in English is the way to go. Doing it with a voiceover is the way to go because you kind of restrict your audience. Any bright, yeah, any shiny I can find. The dream would be Heracross, but I'm being realistic in that I'll be happy with any shiny, given that it is my first Safari week. It's my first time doing a Safari week. So I would be happy with any shiny in actuality. A little bit upset if I got oddish, but you know, you can't really predict, you can't really dictate what you're gonna get. So as much as Heracross is the dream, I'm also not gonna just sit and go until I get one, because I know it could take a really long time. Especially since it's the 5% spawn in this area. You know, I'm more likely to get an Oddish, a Natu, or a Phanpy. Phanpy is also a pretty good dream as well. Whoop, 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 whoop. Boing, boing, boing. Are you taking part, Bright, in Safari Week? There's a couple of us taking part, right? I'm taking part. I think Tomo is taking part, or eventually will be taking part. Elo is doing a little bit. 1 in 4,000? No. 1 in 8,192 chance per game. Yeah, it is. It's high odds, but the reward is worth it if I can catch it. Because that's obviously the first goal is getting the shiny. The second goal is catching the shiny. Just because I find it doesn't mean it's a guaranteed shiny. Hence why no mercy. There's no quick ball, crit capture in this game. So I kind of have to keep my fingers crossed and hope for the best. Anyway, Drop, how are you doing? How is your Friday? Hope you're doing well. Do you have any targets, Bright, that you're going for in Safari Week? I don't know. Elo, are you going for anything specific? I think you are. You're upset on your Nuzlocke attempt 3? Oh no. Oh no. Who's the one beating you? Who's the one giving you the hard time? Oh my goodness, come on, all at once, please. Thank you. Natu or Phanpy? Ah, Gengar and Indigo Disc. Ooh. Very nice. Can't go wrong with a Gengar. Tell you what, I'm a little bit annoyed I've never found a shiny Ghastly Haunter or Gengar in Scarlet and Violet because of the fact they're so difficult to spot in the overworld with no sparkles. I am one of those snobs who is like, give me the shiny sparkles and I will be happy. Oh, Bombardier. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's definitely not good. I remember struggling with that. My shiny Nuzlocke, who did I use for that? Oh, I had Simba. I had a Shinx or a Luxio at that point. I think I used that to handle it. Was Simba the first shiny on the team? I think it was. I'm trying to think. We had Duck Norris. I had Quaxley. Yeah, this is no one. Everyone's probably just like, what on earth is he on about? This is old school. I had Simba, the shiny Shinx. I had Lefrog, my Krogunk. I had Gloria, the Hippowdon. Who else did I have? I'm half getting my cables crossed because I'm like, did I have... Actually, I've got the thing here. So Shinx, Lefrog. Oh, I had Big Ben, the Bronzor. Oh yeah, no, I went for a Gen 4 Pokemon. Yeah, I had Big Ben first, Bronzor, Shinx, Krogunk, Gloria. I don't know who else I went for on the team. Honestly, I don't know. Oh, you evolved your shiny Mudkip, eh? Yeah, I might have to try and buy me a couple more games. Keep the Japanese games for hunting in the Safari Zone, but do like a restart, a fresh game where I try and shiny hunt for the starters. Gonna be expensive though. Doing Safari Week 2, but on Brilliant Diamond. Ooh, what are you going for? Moon, are you going for anything? Are you going for anything specific? Or are you kind of just roaming and seeing what you get? Because, I mean, for me, go Yanma. Go Yanma. Don't remember. Just kind of roaming and see what you get. Why not? Why not? I think Wooper is there in some spots. Oh no, still need to do this top game. Sometimes it really annoys me when one game takes a really long time to get a shiny in. Right. Sorry, excuse me. Today's goal is I'm going to 3,000 encounters. So that will be 2,500 encounters done this stream. And that will probably be where we end today. We'll see how long it takes me to get there. Oh, Scorpy as well. Oh yeah, Carnivine and Tropius. Carnivine is the rarest one there, right? I remember I made a short about how rare it was, because I saw someone else say it was super rare. And I was like, ooh, that's cool. I could make a short on that because I have one of the rarest Pokemon because I got a shiny Carnivine in Legends Arceus. Arceus. But yeah, I'm dreading trying to cool down this evening. I might have to go and take a cold shower. I despise cold showers. Like it's not my kind of thing. But in this heat, I might have to. The move relearner, funnily enough, is in the same town in Pastoria. It is in one of the houses. You need heart scales though to relearn moves, which you get from the underground, but they take a while. Or Feebasses. Pastoria City. How long am I going to stream for? Well, until we get to 3,000 encounters. So maybe like half an hour longer, 40 minutes longer today. And then tomorrow I'm going to go for like 5 hours. Which should in theory mean I could possibly do 5k encounters tomorrow, which might be the goal to take me up to 8k encounters, which would basically be insane to do in a day. Where's the Safari Zone? Pastoria City. It is Pastoria, right? Yeah, because it's Crash Awake's gym. Just below Heart Home City and just left of Sunny Shore. You can tell I've played a little bit of the Sinnoh region, can't you? If you remember the story, it's where Team Galactic tried to plant a bomb, but then failed, and then it got taken to the lake, I think, instead. Or I think it was always designed for the lake. I can never quite remember. You can tell I played way too much Sinnoh. Oh, you might do. You might do. Yeah, I mean, this place hasn't got long left. It is getting to the end. Ooh, Heracross. Yeah, I'm not worried about missing a shiny Heracross. Not worried in the slightest, actually. Come on, there we go. But yeah, Sinnoh is 100% my region. It's the games I grew up in. It's probably the games outside of Paldea that I have the most hours in. Which is insane to think about because I have like almost 1,000 hours in Paldea in total. In both of my games. Ow, Gloom, you had to ruin it. We were almost on the all Famfi section again. Almost. So close yet so far. So close yet so far. Right. Come on, games. Stop giving me problems. There we go. Oh, I'm trying to catch everything. Should we see if we catch everything? One. Oh no, we only captured one. Right, we're gonna do that because then I can do this. Boom, look at that. Luckily you have a heart scale on me. Yeah, the problem is it takes a heart scale each time you want to do it. And that is always a pain. Mainly because of how rare they are. I mean, if you spend a bit of time farming, you can get them. I ended up with quite a few in last year because in my platinum copy, I was doing Fossil Week and I was hunting for shiny Granados. So I spent quite a bit of time doing that. Ooh, hold up. I can dual check now. I can dual fossil hunt now. Hold up. This is boggling my mind. I can do Tyrantrum and Granados at the same time. Arguably my two favorite fossil Pokemon. I could do that. I could so do that. Do I just do that? I think I might have to do that. What's the problem? What's the problem, Moondrop? Not champion on your main account of this game? I don't think you need to be to go into the Great Marsh. I don't think so. I don't think it affects anything inside the Great Marsh. Oh, it's the money. The money is definitely a limitation. Surely you've got some stuff that you're not using that you can sell to get 500. I would sell so much. Whenever I play through the Pokemon games, I always end up with way too much money. I'm smashing my desk. I mean, I'm a hoarder in the Pokemon games. I love collecting everything, and I love hoarding money. I hate spending money. I think the only ever time during the main game I end up buying items is the Elite Four. When I end up buying revives and that for the Elite Four. You've got plenty of money, Moondrop. Most of those stuff is useless anyway, right? Ooh. Ooh. Heracross. Not shiny though, so that's fine. We move on either way. Bamfy. Oddish. I'm gonna see Famfy as well on this top one. No, Natu. Natu, eh? Come on, games. Bless me. Bless me with a shiny. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. I think I'd take any shiny at this point. What is the rate for Xatu? I think it's the same as Heracross, if I'm not mistaken. Let's double check. Yes, it's exactly the same as Heracross, 5% chance. Yeah, Oddish is 30%. Famfy is 30%. Natu and Gloom are both 15% chances, with Heracross and Xatu being 5% chance. Obviously, if I wanted to do, I could do Geodude, which is 100% chance of Rock Smash when smashing a rock in this area. I think I've seen more Xatu overall than I have done Heracrosses, which is a little bit sad because obviously Heracross is my ideal shiny in this area, but got to take our victories whenever possible. Did that count? Yeah, that did. I like it when all of the games are very close together on shinies. On shinies? On encounters. I hate it when it goes on for a really long time. It slows my rate down. How dare it slow my rate down. I have to go to high school today. Oh no. And after that you're not on your Switch? Oh no. That's a shame, Moon. Oh well. You'll have to try and pick it up another day. There is still plenty of days left on Safari Week. And you are hunting in a good game for it. You definitely can't go wrong in 1 in 4,000 odds. $2,700, 300 resets left today. Should take us about half an hour. Again, it also depends on how long it takes for the encounters. There you go. Oddish, oddish, oddish. Heracross. I do like Heracross. I do like Heracross. There we go. I like the quick ones. 2, 3, 4. Bam, look at that. I'm still impressed that I've even seen 3 Heracrosses in the same frame at the same time today. Like that's my dream in this hunt is 4 Heracrosses on the screen, like Heracross on 4 different games. I'm sure someone who's smart in statistics could figure out the odds of that happening, because it's a 5% chance on each game. So it would be like, I'm sure it'd be like a less than 2% chance of happening. I don't know. Definitely less than 1%, maybe. Maybe. Boing, 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 boing. I'm sure there's a calculation that could be done to figure it out. I'm going to say the yawns are kicking in, but the yawns kicking in at this time of the evening makes sense because normally by now I am getting ready to sleep. But instead, here I am, still grinding. It doesn't feel like it's been 3 hours, but it has. It's been 3 hours. No, all games at once, please. Thank you. Oh my goodness, the yawns. Yeah, now they're kicking in. Now the sugar and caffeine has started to diminish in my system. The yawns are kicking in. Yeah, I need to check these Emerald games and maybe have a look at their settings to see if I can get them all the same. Oh yeah, like I noticed that as well, Elo. Not in terms of pacing or anything like that, but like you can't run inside buildings. And I'm just like, man, that sucks because, you know, how am I supposed to get anywhere if I can't run inside? Yeah, part of me is like, I always run inside the house because of Pokemon games influenced me to be that way. No, I just feel like that's like the excuse. Hold up. Oh no, if that last one was a 27 female, that would have been awesome. Look at that. Look at that. Same level, same level, same level, same level. Different genders. Almost perfect. Perfect synchronicity across all the games. Oh. Ow, Heracross, you had to break it, didn't you? You had to break it. By being too good. Too rare of a spawn. Speaking of rare spawns. Damn. Pacing here is not great too. The level curve is terrible. I mean, again, the early Pokemon games were always... Early Pokemon games, for me, have always been the hardest Pokemon games, and I think part of that is just due to the level curve, right? Like, again, the newer games feel, for the most part, in my opinion, too easy. Apart from, you know, like, very specific instances. You know, like, you can breeze through the story quite quickly. But it is my one pet peeve. Pet peeve. But yeah, so tomorrow is going to be interesting, mainly due to the fact that I need to be up the crack of dawn. I don't need to be up the crack of dawn. I'm going to be up quite early. I've got to go and do a bunch of stuff in the morning. And then in the afternoon, obviously I'll be shiny hunting for a good number of hours. I'm hoping to do 1 p.m. GMT through until 6 p.m. GMT, so like 5 hours. And then I'm gonna go and eat, and then maybe do some other bits in the evening. I don't know if I'm going to do any Safari Zone off-stream hunting. I feel like if I'm gonna do the shiny hunting for that, I'm gonna do it on stream. I might start doing some off-stream shiny hunts again, just so I can upload it as like a video, maybe. Again, I'm kind of still in the process of trying to figure out what kind of content I want to put up. I'm like, if I do stream highlights, I kind of need to do a lot more hunts on stream that are good, because, you know, that generate shinies, because, you know, stream highlights for shinies. If I get nothing for like 3 months and then there's just one shiny in the month, it's kind of meh. Whereas obviously if I do shiny hunts off stream and then maybe do a video every now and again, that's just like, hey, these are some shinies I've gotten off stream that I've added to my collection. Let's see, 200 more to go. Let's see if we can get through these quite quickly, shall we? See if we can put the grind in. You're sinning, you're putting a HM on your starter. I mean, you kind of have to in some of the older games, right? I do think I need to go and have a cold shower as well after the stream, because this heat is just murdering me. Might go and do a protein shake as well. Maybe not though. I'm not really that hungry is the thing. If I was mega hungry, I'd be like, yeah, I'd have a protein shake. But I'm not hungry, so I don't think I'm going to bother. All I've had to eat this evening is... Actually, no, I've had quite a bit to eat, actually. All I've had to eat this evening is a pot of, like, instant soba. But that's not true. I have had other stuff as well. Also got to remember bins on Sunday as well. God, being an adult freaking sucks. Too much stuff to do that needs to get done that I wish I could just force other people to do for me. That's why people have partners. Now I understand relationships. Now I get it. It's all starting to make sense to me now. I'm putting the pieces together. It's all starting to make sense. Any important emails come through? No. There's a shocker. There's a shocker. I always like to keep up on my emails, but it's never anything good. Oh, more invites have gone live. It's a shame I'm not getting them. Oh, made it to gym 3 within an hour, which is good progress. Now you'll watch some TV. Oh, good luck, Elo. Good luck with your gym, and hopefully tomorrow you can make some good progress when you can on your hunts. Enjoy the TV. Enjoy your evening. Hopefully you don't end up sweating too much tomorrow in the heat. Oh, definitely feel for you. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Greatly appreciating you as always. Hopefully I don't end up crying myself to sleep this evening. Hoping I find a shiny soon. Soon would be nice, but soon is kind of not likely going to happen. No, all the games, please. No, all the games, please. Thank you. Got AC, so you should be fine-ish. Yeah, so do I. I was getting some weird looks this evening as I was putting up the bin bag on the window. I'm just like, you're looking at me strange now. Wait until I've got air conditioning and you don't. The only problem with this, with me having AC, is that I can't exactly have it running and also have the back door open for the dog and also have my door open for the dog. So I think I've literally just got to I've got to run my AC in the morning and then just hope that I don't get too hot when the harsh weather arrives. Oh, it's fine, raindrop. Cannot run it in the evening, it's too much. It's too much needed during the day. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you'll be absolutely fine. Well, enjoy Elo, and yeah, we'll see you soonish. If not tomorrow. Have a good rest of your evening. Why should I have a Krogunk? Ooh, Krogunk is a good one. I like shiny Krogunk. I like Krogunk. I blame the anime for that. Krogunk in the anime was kind of badass. Not gonna lie. It was a Pokemon that I was just like, yeah. Do you know what I also blame it on? I saw I've been getting a lot of the semi-motivational edits where it's like, oh, don't ask me, Moondrop, I do not know. Where it's like, why don't you give up? And it's because he didn't. And it's like Krogunk poison jabbing Dialga's attack from one of the movies. I can't remember. Jewel of Life, maybe. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. And I'm like, why are they making Krogunk so cool? Like, Toxicroak is like the peak for me, but can't go wrong with Krogunk. Cannot go wrong with a little frog. You can, apparently. Oh, nice. I didn't count that up, did I? Did I? Yeah, I'll count it up. Do a bit of a throw action. Why not? Yeah, I didn't catch anything. But, one runaway. Another Heracross. Back-to-back Heracrosses. Yes, please. Double Heracross. Okay, here we go. This next one is going to be the triple Heracross. Guarantee it. It's going to be another triple Heracross. It's going to be a quad Heracross. Give me the quad Heracross. No. A third Heracross on that bottom one, and then a Heracross on that top screen as well. Oh my goodness. What is going on here? Hold up. Double Heracross. That's insane odds. Why am I getting so many Heracrosses on this bottom game? Oh, that's it. The reign of the Heracrosses is over. It's a shame. Only for another 100 resets today, Basil. Yeah, only for another 10-ish minutes. Tomorrow's stream is going to be longer, and tomorrow's stream is going to be starting earlier. It's going to be starting at 1 p.m. GMT. Or are we on BST now? I think technically we're on BST. No, unfortunately not, Basil. No, unfortunately not. It is a shame. But yeah, no, I've been trying to do the math, and I think I can get 10k checks done tomorrow and Sunday. So I'm going to end up with an awful lot of checks by the end of the weekend. So it'll be interesting. Will be interesting. Right, all the music. Oh no, they're not actually. If you go to an old stream, if you go to yesterday's stream, it will be linked in the description, the channel where I get the music from. It's an awesome channel. I highly recommend checking it out. They do awesome mixes and, you know, hour-long study things and things like that. The resets are just that quick, Basil. And I'm hunting on 4 games as well. The 4 games does help. Don't get me wrong. The 4K definitely helps. The 4 games definitely help. The only thing is I need to remember to keep my Game Boy Advance charged. Come on, Heracross. I want to beat the triple. I want to beat the triple Heracross. But yeah, so yeah, 3k, and then tomorrow I'm hoping to do total of 5k. Depending on how I'm feeling and depending on the time, I might even push to get to full odds tomorrow, which would obviously be 8,192. Which I can actively end the stream on tomorrow, so that might be the plan. But again, I don't imagine the streams are going to be that busy over the weekend, so be very chill. Oh no, 100%, Basil. Yeah, there will be. I'm gonna say. I mean, I'm hoping that I can get a shiny this week. So then my plan is to turn it into a video, because this is my first ever Safari week. I've never done one before, so this is my first one. So I kind of want to turn it into a longer form video. But it kind of depends what we do, you know, kind of highlighting kind of each day, kind of what I managed to do each day and things like that. Kind of one interesting thing that happened during the day. And then obviously if I do fail it, yeah, it'll probably end up being a short. It depends, because some stuff I've been like, yeah, I want to turn that into a short. But then I'm watching it back and I'm trying to make something out of the footage and I'm like, God, why don't I just shut the fuck up sometimes? Like, I just ramble and I think I ruin half of it because I don't shut up. And then I'm just saying just nonsense in the clip. Ooh, head across. Head across. I'm gonna say, I'm hoping that the first shiny I run into doesn't run away from me. I'm kind of hoping I can catch it. But, you know, it is kind of what it is, you know. I can't make it be shiny just as much as I can't make it be captured. Again, to a degree, it is obviously feasible. I can just mute the beginning bit of the clip while I'm rambling nonsense, and then when I start paying attention to it, unmute the clip. But it kind of then is an abrupt start. Actually, no. The problem I had with the vertical card opening stream, which I was going to do something on because we got a load of miscut cards, I was going to turn that into a short, but then I realized after the fact I didn't record it locally, so then I had to download the VOD from YouTube, and then it turned out that all the audio track is then mixed into one, even though in OBS I have it all separate, and it means, you know, I can't do cool editing stuff. You know, whereas when I do it when I can do it straight from OBS, I can mute the background music, and I can have it so the output's different, and I can have it so it's just my mic, but I can't do that when I have to download it from YouTube, and it freaking sucks. But, you know, that's my fault for not being prepared enough while doing it, so I'll get there. I'll learn. But yeah. Yeah, there's a few bits we talked about today that I'm like, I kind of want to work on kind of doing this kind of content and see if I can make this kind of content and see shorts. I'm half thinking of trying to do daily or every other day shorts for pack openings. I'm going to do a little bit of research. I'm going to do a little bit of research and a little bit of test editing to see if I can do it and see if I'm happy with it. We'll kind of go from there. Swearing in front of 9 people, think of the children. I mean, we're at the end of the stream. It's past people's bedtime. It's past children's bedtime. And arguably, even though the games I'm playing are considered for children, the stream is set at not made for kids, so I can swear. Just because the game is family friendly does not mean that I have to be family friendly. And it's also not like I swear all the time. I mean, yeah, the internet in general is not for kids. That is true. Right, last encounter for today. Last 4 encounters for today. Let us see. No shiny today. Okay, that's fine. I mean, so what? 2,500 in 3 hours. 3.5 hours. So 3.5 hours. So what's that? 7 hours to get to 5k? Oh goodness. We'll see. We'll see. I kind of want to get to where it's going to be 7.5 hours to get to full odds. I might not get to full odds tomorrow. I might end up trying to get close. Like getting to 7k might be the goal. But we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. I'm going to start relatively early, so it'll be fine. But we're going to try again. We persevere. We head into day 2 with our heads held high, still under odds. So that's good. And we'll see how we do. But no, thank you very much for hanging out today, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me on day 1 of Safari Week. Tomorrow, Basil. Tomorrow. Yep. Normally it's Monday, but because it's Safari Week, it's the weekend, it's going to be tomorrow. It's also going to be starting earlier, 1 p.m. GMT, going through probably until about, I want to say about 6 p.m., maybe 7 p.m., at a push 8 p.m., but I'm probably going to say 7 p.m. is definitely the deadline, which would be 6 hours. Which will probably take to about 7k. So 7k is still a lot. And then Sunday, I'm going to try and mimic it as well. And then, yeah, that would take us to like, what, 11k resets by the end of the weekend? So, and then I reckon, what, 2k resets every day throughout the week? So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So that's another 10k. So we'll be at like 21k by the start of next weekend. And then if I can do a good amount Saturday, I might be able to push for 30k. So that'll be nice. That'll be cool. Oh no, don't worry, Basil. Don't worry about being there or anything like that. It's going to be very chill. Just due to the fact that, you know, it's going to be ridiculously hot over here tomorrow. I'm going to be melting, so I'm going to try my best. But no promises. Again, you know, you don't need to be here for the whole stream. You don't even have to be here frequently enough. You don't even have to hit like. You don't even have to press like on the streams. You know, they're all, yes, they help the channel. Yes, they help the algorithm, sure, but you never have to do it. You never have to feel the need to do it. Just kind of take it at your own pace. Do what you want to do, you know? Arguably, I'm gonna sound like a snob now. Arguably, Basil, liking the stream at the end of the stream is the wrong time to like the stream. Because in theory, you like the stream earlier on in the stream, it means it might recommend it to more people. But I'm not nitpicking. Thank you very much for liking the stream. Again, never needed, greatly appreciated. But if you're going to do it, do it when you join the stream, not at the end of the stream. Either way, no, that's me done. I will be back tomorrow. Enjoy your Fridays. Enjoy your starts of your weekend. I'm sure I will be here on time, utterly exhausted, but we persevere nonetheless. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. Enjoy. Don't melt too hot if you're in the UK. Make sure you've got plenty of liquid. Make sure, you know, you're keeping chill, keeping cool. Make sure your pets are all safe and all of that malarkey. Speaking of, I've got to go and check on the doggo and make sure he's all good and enjoy the rest of my evenings. So I'll see you later, everyone. Bye.